Hi everyone, this is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. I hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Selina and I release a crochet tutorial every week. And this week I'm bringing to you this beautiful cottagecore bandana. It's really easy to crochet and it features the granny triangle stitch. The free pattern is as always available on my blog selinaveronique.com. The link is in the down bar. And so for this project I used two different colours, and this is Drops Muscat yarn. I will be linking that in the down bar and the exact colours that I used. And this is a DK Light 3 yarn. That is 100% mercerized cotton, and I really enjoyed working with it. It's a really lovely yarn to crochet with. I also used a 4mm crochet hook, a tapestry needle and a pair of scissors. I will be using US terms with British terms in brackets. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. That really helps out my channel. And if you want more feminine crochet content, don't forget to check out my Patreon page. The link is in the down bar. Okay, so to begin this tutorial, you will be taking your pink yarn and creating a slip knot like so. Pop your hook through and tighten, and now you are going to be making 4 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and once you have your 4 chains you will be slip stitching to the first chain on your hook. So just go ahead and slip stitch through that first chain on your hook like so. I am going to be zooming in a teeny bit. There we go. Apologies for my plaster. So now that you've done this, you are going to be chaining 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, and that counts as your first double crochet and chain 1 space. Now what you are going to be doing is working into this center, and inside this center you will be placing 3 more double crochets. So to make your double crochet, wrap your yarn around your hook, go into that center, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Take your yarn and pull through 2 loops. Take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, and you have a double crochet. Now place 2 more inside that center like this. There we go. And now that you have those 3 double crochets, you will be chaining 1 and placing 1 more double crochet inside this center to finish off this row. So this is what you have for row 1. So now for row 2, so we are going to be making the first 2 rows in this shade, and then we'll start switching shades. So just directly chain 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now turn your work, and this counts as your first chain, your first double crochet in chain 1 space. And we will be working inside this space here. So this first space here, and we will be placing 3 double crochets into that. So just go ahead and place 3 double crochets into that space. Now that you've done that, you are going to be chaining 1 and then going directly into the next space with 3 double crochets. So just go ahead and place 3 double crochets inside this space, like so. And now to finish off this part, you are going to be chaining one and placing another double crochet inside this last space. And as you can see, this is row 2, so our project is building up. I'm just going to de-zoom it a bit just to show you what I'm doing. So this is row 1 and 2, and from now we are going to be switching yarns. So I am going to be fastening off, so I'm snipping off the yarn. I always leave quite a long tail for sewing just because I find it a lot easier. I just can't cope with really short tails that you have to sew in. So that's just my my 2 cents. Now we are going to be attaching the white yarn, and as you can see, this pattern is building up really easily. Pop. So I'm going to go directly into this space here, this stitch, to attach the white yarn. So just go ahead and attach the cream yarn or white yarn, whichever. There you go. So just tie a knot like this to attach it on to the project. Okay, so now that you've attached this yarn, obviously in this project you will be having to sew in quite a few loose ends. I will be linking the video on how to sew loose ends in the down bar. So now just pop your hook through that stitch and pull your yarn up like so, and chain 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And as you can see, the pattern is not going to be changing, and we're just going to be repeating one row over and over. It's just that the color is going to change. So this is your first double crochet and chain 1 space. Go ahead and place your 3 double crochets inside this first space here. Once you've done that, chain 1 as always, and go directly into this space here with 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, and go into the next space with 3 double crochets, and that's obviously also the last space. 2 and 3, chain 1, and place your last double crochet inside this stitch. And this is row 3 completed in a different color. So once again we are going to be switching colors, so I'm only going to show you a couple of rows because this is quite straightforward. But this is row 3, fasten off and pull your yarn through this like so, and this is row 3. Okay, so now that I fastened off this yarn, I'm going to do the exact same that we did in the other row, and that is to attach the pink yarn in this stitch right here. So just go ahead and attach this. And one last piece of advice is just try and make sure that you attach it quite neatly. So just attach this quite neatly, so to speak, because you want this to look quite neat. Now what you are going to be doing is pulling up your yarn like this, and you are going to be chaining 4. You've already chained 1, 2, 3 and 4, and this counts as your first double crochet and chain space. You are going into the next space here with 3 double crochets, and as you can see, this pattern is very easy to follow. So 3 double crochets, Now chain 1, go into the next space with 3 double crochets, chain 1, these loose ends, go into the next space with 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, and go into the next and last space with 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 1 and 1 double crochet to finish off this row. And so this is what we have. This is row 4, and you are going to be switching your yarns and carrying on this pattern. It's very easy, as you can see. The pattern is just a 1 row repeat. I'm just going to go through it one last time before I let you carry this pattern on your own. So at each end, so to speak, once you've attached your yarn, you are always going to be chaining 4, and this always counts as a double crochet in chain space to create the spaces on the edge. Then go back into that same space and place 3 double crochets into that. Chain 1, place 3 double crochets into the next space, chain 1, 3 double crochets into the next space, chain 1, and place 3 double crochets, chain 1, 1 double crochet into the last space at the corner here, just to keep things symmetrical. So this should make sense. If you need more help, just rewind the video and don't forget to check out my free pattern on my blog, selinaveronique.com, and I'll let you carry this on. So I have 16 rows in total. So just carry this on. Don't forget to check out the free pattern if you want to know exactly where to change your colors and so on, and I'll let you carry this on until you have 16 rows in total, and then I'll show you how to finish off this project. Okay, so I'm back and I'm going to show you how to crochet the straps. So that's really easy. So as you can see, I've got my 16 rows. I love how it looks. It's so pretty. And I've actually done the first strap. I didn't fasten off because obviously I finished on that corner, and I didn't fasten off my yarn. I just did the strap directly, and I am going to demonstrate how to do this right now with the other strap. But just bear in mind to not fasten off your yarn. Just crochet it directly to just do what I'm going to show you directly. And then once you've done that first strap, you are going to be attaching your yarn to the other side like I've just done here. So I'm just going to zoom in a teeny bit. Sorry about that. There we go. And now I'm just going to pop my hook through, and I am going to be chaining 35. So just chain 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've just chained 35. This is the amount I chained on the other side. And now to do this strap, you are going to be skipping this first chain here and going into the second directly to slip stitch. So just go directly through that, pull your yarn through and through, and you've just created your first slip stitch. Now go into the next chain and slip stitch again, and into the next chain and slip stitch again, and into the next stitch and slip stitch again, and into the next stitch and slip stitch again, and the next stitch, well, chain not stitch, and just slip stitch like so until you reach the end of the chain, and I'll show you how to finish off this part. Okay, so I've just slip stitched through each and every chain, and I've just slip stitched through that last chain here. And what I am going to do to secure this strap is go directly into that first stitch here, and I am going to slip stitch through that here directly onto the project, as you can see, like this. And now I'm simply going to be fastening off like so and pulling my yarn through. And what you are going to be doing is fastening in all your loose ends. So that should be quite easy. As I said, I will be linking that video in the down bar. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.